When it comes to the best golf courses in the world, it stands to reason that the world's best golfers know what makes them special. Some of the legends of golf have masterminded the world's most well-known layouts, from Ernie Els in Africa and Asia to Jack Nicklaus designs played all over the world, including New Zealand. Even some modern greats have lent their expertise, and perhaps more importantly their names, to billion-dollar golfing properties. So, with the current PGA and European Tour pros playing the world's most exclusive and highly regarded layouts, what, in their opinion, makes a quality course?
I think a golf course that's truly great is a tough challenge, but also very fair. I love reachable par fives and maybe a drivable par four in there. But once it gets a little tricky, I don't like it. I like when they're tough but manageable.
Visual things, on a course, the shape of the holes, green contours, and I like good, tough golf courses, but fair ones. I'm not a big fan of Mickey Mouse stuff. And I like tree line courses too, rather than, the wide open.
Kinloch Resort near Taupo is designed by not only one of the greatest ever players, but also one of golf's most successful course architects. So it's no surprise that modern pros are a big fan of Jack Nicklaus's work.
Millfield Village. I think Jack's done an amazing job, and obviously he's tweaked it here and there, but still remains to be, I think, number one on tour. I do like Riviera. Riviera is an old style course. It's one of those golf courses that, hasn't really been changed much. Small greens, Poana greens. That's the kind of style of course I like as well.
While the PGA Tour pros predominantly play on pristine parkland layouts, they aren't too pampered to appreciate the links layouts seen in Britain and Ireland.
Like, when you play the British and stuff sometimes, well, if you can see the fairway, it's shaped really nice, but sometimes you can't see the fairway. But it's still, it's different golf. I like that, though. Or like Whistling Straits, the holes are shaped nicely, even though there's no trees, which is good. I don't mind that. But a lot of times you'll go to a course and then it's like they made it too much. It doesn't look like it should be there, or the shape of the hole doesn't look like it's meant to be that way.
All the tournaments I play, I only play them because I like the courses. I don't go just because of the tournament itself. I play because I like the actual golf course itself.
I think people are too caught up in the yardage, but I think it's more about the shape of the hole, how trees come in and the bunkers come in play, and the design of the greens. And you can have a great golf course that are short, and there's plenty of examples: Hilton Head, Colonial, Sawgrass. Even Sawgrass is not a long golf course. So it's not just all about length. It's about, I think, variety of holes, different kinds of yardages, and a little bit of slope here and there, but the right amount.
Which brings us to the most critical consideration for those designers who attempt to combat the PGA Tour heavy hitters. With the likes of Dustin Johnson driving the ball well over 300 yards, should championship courses be longer or more strategic?
Doesn't matter. I mean, most courses, there's a few holes that'll let you hit it, and I like that. I'd rather not have to rear back on every drive. I don't mind hitting, 3-iron or 3-wood off tees. That's fine. I think that makes a good golf course when you got to hit a number of different shots off of the tees.
I like the little more strategic style of golf course. I like a course that you have to think about. It's not always the easiest to play and maybe doesn't suit my game the best, but I certainly enjoy those kind of golf courses.
I prefer ones that, make you hit a whole different selection of clubs and different kind of shots off of each tee. When you play a golf course where you hit driver on every hole, it gets kind of old.
Sometimes you got to take advantage on your long shot, and sometimes you got to take your advantage on your short shot. So I like probably the combine of two,
I think a course where you're a little more strategic, I enjoy better. There's a lot of great courses that we play, and I seem to play better and enjoy the ones more that are a little more strategic in it.
I like courses where they're the old style courses where you can still have to work the ball to put yourself in position in the fairway to have a shot to the green. I try to play all the tournaments that are old traditional golf courses.
If it's going to be long, I want it narrow. I want it very tight. I want it like a US Open. Because then the long hitters, just bomb it. They're going to end up in the rough most of the time and they can't play the course.
But when wins only come once in a lifetime, it's what you do on the course, not the length of the couch grass or the shape of the contours, that matters.
I don't really think about those stuff. You know, all I had to do was just keep my ball in the fairway and the green and make putt. You know.